Like a boss.
First thing I watched was this Bill Murray documentary. Then I watched, let me make sure I get the names of these movies right. I watched that Jonah Hill movie.
It's a two-part answer. One is, I hope it would work for anyone, any age. And that's been the beautiful part of showing the film, is seeing, like, people who are 60 love it, people who are 12 love it. It just...
Is it mid-90s? Is that what it's called? Mid-90s. Look at that full movie. Pay for that thing, you cheap fuck. Mid-90s, yeah. Jonah Hill movie. Fucking love that movie. Great movie. Incredible performances. I love the writing and all of that. And I was like, man, this must have got great reviews or whatever. And I looked it up. And so much of the shit was about the language.
I'm not fucking scared of you guys. Fought in fucking Desert Storm, you fucking pussies.
What about, would you rather suck your dad's dick or eat your mom out?
What the fuck? What? Fuck shit.
What's up?
Would you rather suck your dad dick or eat your mom out?
Hey, whatever I'm doing, I'm drugging one of them motherfuckers. I'm not gonna say who, but I'm gonna drug them motherfuckers till they sleep.
You're gonna rape your parents?
Huh?
That's rape.
The harsh language that was used and all of that shit. I just don't know. I don't understand when they decided to treat every moviegoer out there like they're a fucking child. You know what I mean? I remember watching Roots when I was a kid. They didn't have this big fucking thing. Now, there's going to be a lot of harsh things that you're going to see here. You know, if Roots came out now, I think they would literally be like, you know, is that the right thing to put out now? Is this going to start slavery again? It's just like, this is the way people talked. The title of the movie is literally called Mid-90s.
Now, in my younger days, I used to score a shag. When I went to school, I carried lunch in a bag with the apple for my teacher, because I knew I could.
Is that 1890s? I don't understand. Just watch the movie. It was fucking like, I was really blown away by the performances too. And I also loved the ending, which is the hardest thing to land, is the third act without doing some sort of thing that people can see. They can see the end coming or something like that. It was just a fucking phenomenal movie.
Could you, like, pull over?
So congratulations to Jonah Hill and everybody else that was in it. The actors in it were just, it was so fucking great, man.
What is your name?
Fuck shit.
Fuck shit? Jesus. Listen to me. You do not give my son alcohol.
Ma'am.
Bitch.
Ma'am.
You do not give my son drugs. Do you understand me?
Cool.
It better be cool, fuckhead, or whatever the fuck your name is.
I'd really love that movie. All right, and then next up, I watched On the Waterfront, and finally fucking paid attention because I had to. Incredible movie. I know, that's like one of the best ones of all time, but I actually sat and watched it. Loved that one. Then I watched, I got to make sure I get this one right, too. The Laurel and Hardy movie. Another great one. I was just Stan and Ollie. I watched that movie and just, once again, absolutely fantastic fucking movie. I made sure I picked good ones. You know what I mean? As if I'm going to sit here, I'm going to make sure I watched, I remember Mark Maron was raving about that movie. So I was like, I'm going to watch this. But Steve Coogan and John C. Reilly, Shirley Henderson, and Nina Arianda. They were like the main. They played basically Laurel and Hardy and then their significant others. And Nina Arianda, her character was fucking hilarious.
Stanley. Hello.
Hello, Ida?
Stanley.
Thank goodness for that. Thought I'd lost you.
Oi.
Honey, I'm all out of change. I gotta go.
Okay, you hang up first.
No, you.
Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3. I love you. Hello?
Definitely check that one out. then what's that? That's 1, 2, 3. Is that 3 or 4? 4. That's 4 with the Bill Murray thing. And then I watched. I was like, all right, man. Like, these are really great movies, but you really have to pay attention. Let me watch something a little sillier. And they had St. Elmo's Fire was on there. And I got through maybe 8 minutes of that movie. It was, oh man, it was, dude, when fucking, what the fuck's his name? When he takes Rob Lowe's head and he stuffs it in a fucking toilet in a bar, and the guy doesn't get mad. He's like, oh, whatever, the wet look is in. I'm like, okay.
It's all right. The wet look is in.
All right. And then for the third time, they all told the joke and they all went bump. And then they had that little fucking thing that we get it. They have camaraderie. They're college friends. I was just like, all right. Plus, basically, everybody had this look on their face that they were just really enjoying being famous. I don't think that was a good time for any of those actors, because I like all the actors in that movie, but that was just like, they had that look on their face like, yeah, this is never going to end. Not all of them. Anyway, so I shut that one off, and I was like, all right, I'm not, this is actually going to make the flight seem longer. So then the last movie I watched, what the hell did I watch? I just went blank. I watched another really good one. This is how my brains work, because I literally knew the movie, and then I thought, wait, what was the one previous to it? And then if I go previous, it just erases the last thought. Oh, I remember. I watched What Happened to Baby Jane. Starring Betty Davis and, I don't want to, not Joan Collins, the other Joan. Let me see, Betty Davis and Joan Crawford. And I always heard that, they did a whole movie about how they didn't fucking like each other and all of this type of shit. I watched that movie. That's one of those movies it's like the performances and everything are really good. Then it keeps going out off the road, and then it comes back.
Oh, really? Did she like it? Oh, really? Did she like it? She liked it.
There is sort of a major hole in it where, some shit that happened before you get to see them. It's like, and the cops didn't intervene, and then they were cool with the two of them just hanging out. Is that what happened? Oh, the studio fixed it. I actually really enjoyed it. And there's an actor in it who I really fucking loved. And it turned out, I'm going to get his name here. It turned out that he actually was the one that played King Tut on the Batman series.
Music. Bat music.
Was a phenomenal actor. I was like, who the fuck is that guy? What's his name? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Is it Victor Buono? Is that how you say his name? Yes. Larger than life. And with an eloquent king-size appetite for maniacal merriment. Who the fuck wrote this shit? Jesus Christ, he didn't live long. Huh? Died at 43. That must have been the old heart attack. People, try to get the weight off. Try to get the weight off and try and keep it off. Don't eat a bunch of fucking candy like I did. So anyways, I recommend all of those movies. And I guess St. Elmo's Fire, too, if you're doing some research on the Brat Pack. If I was going to watch a Brat Pack movie, I would watch The Breakfast Club. I think that was the high watermark of that. But St. Elmo's Fire wasn't a good one. What were the other ones? About Last Night. What was the one that had Andrew McCarthy and Rob Lowe? And they both went to college. And I can't talk about the movie without giving the fucking thing away. But it has one of the most anticlimactic endings to a movie I've ever seen. I'm not ripping either actor because I think they did a good job, but it's just like, did they just improv the end of that fucking thing? I don't want to ruin that one. All right, what am I, fucking Siskel and Ebert here? Shut the fuck up, Bill. Whatever. That's what I watched. Then I got home.
Oh, by the way, your mom called. Yeah? The dog died.
Speaking of which, I saw Planet of the Apes this week.
Caesar. Weak.
Cobra. Weaker.
And spoiler alert,